I'm so excited. I made a purchase of a new eyeshadow palette. Can you guess which one? I know, there are so many. Which one could it be? Well, I'll give you a hint. This one is affordable, from an affordable brand, a brand that is only sold in Ulta or online, a very well-known brand that releases an eyeshadow palette almost every day. No, kidding. Well, that's kind of true. Anyway, I purchased the new So Jaded eyeshadow palette that Kathleen Lights collaborated with Colourpop to create. Now, this is Colourpop's first 30 pan palette. They do 9 pans, they do 12 pans. This is their first 30 pan palette. Big Daddy, big palette, super exciting. Cannot wait to show you guys how this performs. But anyone who knows Colourpop knows that their eyeshadows are really good, blend super well, and such a reasonable price. I love Colourpop, I love Kathleen Lights, and I'm super excited to show you guys this palette. All the names are on the back of the box. And this is what the palette looks like, and it has all these gems. All the names of the colors were inspired by gems, crystals. Whoa. And ta-da! Still no mirror, but that is okay. Now, I will be showing you, after I create an eye look with you, I will be showing you up close swatches of this palette. So stay till the end so you can see that if you're interested. But for right now, we're just gonna get started and create an eyeshadow look using this palette. Now that we're up close and personal, I have no idea what I'm going to do for a look. I have not really thought about it. I have not put any primer on. I should probably do that. Primers. I recently reorganized all my makeup, so I'm like, where is my primer? Where's this? I'm gonna just use the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I won't bore you through this process. I will just quickly apply this and come back. Okay, so eye primer's on. This color here looks like it could be a good color to use to set the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for my first step in eyeshadow application. This is just the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender Brush, but it's really good for all over and for the first crease shade. I just barely pressed it into the pan. Got quite a bit. Try not to get a lot of fallout since I already did my face makeup. And just set that primer down, and this shade is a good, seems to work for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm going to stick to a light neutral. That can take this look any way I want it to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the second shade here. Rose Quartz is what it's called. Just pick that up on my brush. Tap it out. That's a really pretty transition shade. And I'm not taking it all the way in, almost all the way in. So I'm focusing this more on the outer portion and then going in and just stopping like right here. I'm gonna go in with one more coat of that. Now that most of the product's off my brush, I'm gonna go back and just do that outer line and try to get that really blended so it looks seamless with my skin. I was watching a 90 Day Fiance the other way. So the other way is where the US citizens go to live in the other country with the love of their life. And there's this girl on there, her name's Tiffany, and she took her son, her 8-year-old son, and they moved to South Africa. And her makeup application, I can't help but notice, and she's a makeup artist, it's just, her blending skills are really good. Like, it just looks so seamless, so nice. So I'm like, I wanna have my eyeshadow look like that. And I'm just gonna do one eye with you on camera and then do my other eye off camera. It just makes more sense. Now, I didn't want that to go quite so high, but because I'm blending it the way I am, it's pretty high, but this is a light transition shade, so it's okay, and it's not quite touching my eyebrow. But I don't like, taking it all the way up. All right, so The next shade, okay, I'm gonna change brushes here. I need a smaller brush. So, this one. This is a Colourpop. Okay, this is a Colourpop brush, so we might as well use that. But it's a smaller brush, so I'm gonna be able to get a little more detailed with it. I actually think I'm gonna take this shade here, and it does have a little glitter in it, but the way it is, it looks like it's not really going to like show up like a shimmer, so I think it'll work, but I'm gonna try it anyway because we're just playing around. But I mean, you see how that first shade blended right in. Colourpop eyeshadows are really good for you know, an affordable price. So I'm gonna go just take this color right in the crease just to see what happens. Oh, that actually looks really good. Okay, that works. See, you can't really see the glitter, and I had a feeling with the shade you wouldn't be able to, so. I'm applying very light pressure. And again, I'm just taking this one to the middle. But now I want to take some on the outer portion of the eye, since it seems to be doing what I want. Picking up some more, then concentrate on the lower lash line a little. Just get that really all over the outer portion of my eye. I'm just so excited to use this palette. I don't buy a lot of Colourpop. The last Colourpop purchase I made was the Spring Sweet Talk palette. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. brush and just kind of blend that out. I don't really want like a super defined look. I just wanted to apply it there first because I didn't want it to go too far up. The thing that you guys don't see, or that we don't see as viewers, because I'm definitely a YouTube viewer, I'm a subscriber, no doubt, is all the blend. I mean, there's a lot of blending that gets cut out of the video because a lot of people probably wouldn't want to sit there and just watch someone blend for, you know, 10 minutes at a time. Now I'm blending that up a little bit just on the outer portion and then going back down. I'm going to do some circular motions. That's how it looks so far. So pretty. All right, now we're going to go in with a shimmer on the inner portion of the eye. I think I'm going to do smoky quartz here at the bottom. I'm going to take a shader brush for that. I love the shader brush. I got it in an Ipsy, I think, a long time ago. It's from Coastal Scents, but I always grab for this one. I just love this brush. Well, this is where I'm really afraid of the fallout. So I'm pressing it in the pan, picking up a good amount, and then I'm really going to tap that brush out. And here we go. And I'm going to start in the inner corner and angle the brush so it fits in there real nice. And then start moving it outward towards the middle of the eyelid. And this is a dry brush. I did not spray it or wet it. And I'm just going to kind of wiggle it back and forth where the two colors meet. And then go back down. That's so pretty, and it's simple, but it's really pretty. I'm going to go back in with the Colourpop brush and just kind of define that a little more, blend those colors a little more. I know that's a really simple eye look, but it's so pretty. I really like it. Now, just to have a little fun, I'm going to take my finger and go into the first shade, Diamonds. It looks more like more of a maybe a sheer color with just some sparkle. I'm going to take that on my finger and just kind of press that in the middle, see what happens. And then maybe we'll have some fun with a brighter color on the lower lash line. So I put it in the middle, but also put it on top of that shade out here. And it just gave it a little more dimension. I think that looks really nice. All right, now we're gonna do the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Amethyst, this purple right here, and just put that on my lower lash line. Oh, this is a brush set that I got off Amazon by Ali Glein's recommendation. This is a detailed pencil brush and the brand's Lamora. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of a fluffier brush because that brush is very stiff. So this has a little more, well, still kind of stiff, but I'm going to just kind of buff that out a little. All right, I need something fluffier. Go ahead and take this brush from that same set, angled shader. Really want to, I'm going to take a brown. Okay, I'm going to take that shade that I started with Rose Quartz and put a little bit of that on the brush and then just kind of buff this out a little more. Okay, so there's a little color now, a little more of a bright color. I put that purple on the lower lash line, but I really am somebody who likes neutral, you know, very wearable eyeshadow looks. So that's the eye look. I know it's nothing extreme, not a lot of color. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in and show you all the swatches up close in really good lighting so you guys can see how beautifully this palette swatches. I'm gonna finish my other eye and, you know, do the mascara, eyeliner, all of that. And then I'll come back and we'll have a little chat. went and finished the rest of my makeup. This is the look I created using the Colourpop and Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette. I hope you guys liked those swatches. I worked really hard on those. I'm trying to improve on my swatching and on filming and how my videos look. So I always appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and I truly, truly appreciate any feedback. Constructive criticism is always welcome. You know, there's a difference between, you know, being kind and just giving some input because you care and you want to see somebody improve, and just completely slandering somebody. I appreciate any positive feedback that I get. Thank you guys for being here and watching this video. Let me know if you are purchasing this palette, if you've already purchased it. I'd love to see some awesome looks. You could always email me, send me a picture, or if you post pictures on Instagram or any social media accounts, let me know what they are. I would love to check out the looks that you created. And I would also obviously love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel and come back for future videos. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.